Tonight, Kaiser, Bill, Ginger, it's not about my match. Tonight is your opportunity for the West Virginia title. And I promise you, Bill, I will help you as much as you helped me when I was fighting.
You're absolutely right. Tonight is all about me. All about my revenge that has been a year in the making. When I beat Hyjinx month after month after month, and then the blind hog found an acorn, and then he somehow or another pulled out a win against me, I never got a rematch. So you know what, even though I don't really need your help,
She'll be out there.
she'll be out there. So,
I'll be in the back if you need me.
alright, well, I tell you what. You keep your eye open. I helped you. Yeah. Even though you weren't able to win, I helped you. So, you keep your eye open. We'll work together, the three of us. And tonight, you're going to see a new West.
Mark Osborne live here at CPW Fan Appreciation Night in the Kaiser Fire Hall, where tonight, Hyjinx, you will defend your West Virginia Championship against the one-man warning, Bill Bain.
That's right, and I don't know if you know this, but me and Bill Bain have a little bit of a history, okay? We know each other really well, and there's no love lost between us. What does no love lost mean anyway? I mean, no love lost? That would imply that we love each other? Maybe that's not really the quote I'm looking for. I mean, I would even say we hate each other. So why would I say no love? There's no hate lost. You know who loves each other, though, is Bill Bain and Deuce. No love lost between those guys. I think those guys like each other too much. So it looks like it's going to be a 3-on-1, if you know what I'm saying. Bill Bain and his little buddy that he loves. Ginger on the side, but you know what? I've had the odds stacked against me before. I'm going to do whatever I can to hold on to the West Virginia title.
Wrestling fans, Chris Bradley alongside Alex Young. We begin another episode of CPW Showdown here at the Kaiser Fire Hall in Kaiser, West Virginia. And Alex, what a way to kick things off. It is a match for the CPW West Virginia title.
Yes, you know, and personally I think this is one of the titles that has been disgraced here in CPW. You know, by letting that clown, that joker, if you will, hold the belt. You know, it should be around the waist of a real wrestler like Bill Bain.
Well, this is Bill Bain. He's on the way to the ring with Miss Ginger, and this is this is the match. You know, these two fought for a good chunk of 2006. Bain back in position for another shot at Hyjinx, and he thinks with Ginger's help and perhaps with the assistance of Deuce Donatelli, he can become a two-time West Virginia champion.
Yeah, well, I mean, personally, I think you do without them. But, you know, with a guy like Hyjinx, you know, you got to have a couple other people keep an eye on him. So I don't trust that guy.
Well, it's been well documented, Alex, that there has been trouble between, there have been miscommunications between Bill Bain and Deuce Donatelli. However, they both seem pretty determined to take out Hyjinx.
Well, I mean, come on, who doesn't want to take out Hyjinx?
Bill Bain running the ropes here. Getting ready as we take it back to Mark Osborne.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, he is the current reigning CPW West Virginia champion, the Prince of Pranks, Hyjinx.
Hoping that one day Mark brings his brother, Super Dave.
All right, here he comes, the West Virginia champion. He is in the middle of his second reign with the title. He has held the belt since April the 16th, back at Birthday Bash. And this is his second and longer of the two reigns.
Yeah, and you know, he's held the belt this long, you know, by hook or by crook, right? Basically, I mean, this guy has cheated so often.
Cheated.
It is just horrible what this guy has done. He does moves that, you know, would be outlawed in pretty much any state, you know, throughout the country, and then some. But you know,
are you referring to this move?
This is one of them, but no, it's not the actual one I was referring to.
Well, he's just having a little fun before the match, and we haven't seen referee Pat Lawson bust a move like that in years.
I'd be a little suspicious about, a referee and wrestler dancing. Something going on between those two.
Well, maybe Hyjinx is planning for a career after wrestling. I hear some of those dancing shows do pretty well.
What, dancing with the refs?
Oh, well, that wouldn't even be close to the silliest thing we've seen on this program. But anyway, we're getting set for a serious wrestling match. And fans, as always in the Kaiser Fire Hall, behind Hyjinx, we are also getting ready for our return to Kaiser November the 17th, Legends of the Fall.
Yes, and Brad Pitt will not be
Let me
there.
get this straight. Let me just understand. I'm going to. After you shut up.
Now that's uncalled for.
Very disrespectful fans to talk over him.
All right, as we all know, title can change hands by pinfall or submission.
That's the most sense Hyjinx has made in years.
I think Hyjinx is trying to poke fun at his opponent, Bill Bain. There it is, the coveted West Virginia title. A title originally won by Bill Bain back in February of 2006.
Fair and square, yes.
No, actually dirty and almost octagonal. There's the opening bell. Hyjinx determined to give us some kung fu action.
Everybody wants kung fu fighting.
Bain, collar and elbow tie-up. Bain takes Hyjinx back into the corner. Referee Pat Lawson calling for the break. Oh, and a left hand upside the head and another one. Bill Bain not much interested in the clean break, working over Hyjinx in the corner.
Well, Hyjinx is one of those guys. You give him an inch, he's going to take a mile, so don't give him that inch.
Oh, and Bain slaps Hyjinx in the face right there. We've seen Hyjinx turn in some tremendous performances here in CPW. I know, Alex, you remember a few months ago, there was something called the Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal match.
Yes.
That was a very memorable matchup.
I remember it.
He turned in got a big victory back at Hot August Night over Deuce Donatelli in this building.
How do you know that, Richie, he had to go to counseling after that match.
And Richie did get injured, which is probably more serious than him having to go to counseling. Yeah, I'm guessing Richie didn't watch that episode. Bain shoots Hyjinx off. Hyjinx with a shoulder tackle. Hyjinx, the smaller man, got under Bain on that one. Bain goes for the leapfrog too early, and Hyjinx catches him across the face. And Bain misses again. Oh, he goes for the purple nurple. Bain with a block. Second purple nurple.
This is one of the moves I was talking about that should be illegal, should be barred. Just like, Andre Giant can go off the top rope. That move should be barred.
Why would it be barred? I don't understand.
Because that ain't right.
Okay, well, after a kick to the rear end, Bain goes outside of the floor. The fans rallying behind their West Virginia champion.
I mean, do you really want Hyjinx grabbing your nipples?
No.
All right, then.
No, I understand that. But, I wouldn't want Bill Bain hitting the Bain tumor on me. It's just another weapon in the offensive arsenal of Hyjinx.
Okay, let's say you're a wrestler. Which would you rather have, the Bain tumor or the purple nurple?
I'd rather not take either one of those, frankly. Hyjinx also has, this is not Hyjinx's only move. He has the last laugh, that neck breaker he does. He has that foolproof suplex. It's not like, and here we go. Hyjinx getting tired of Bain out on the floor and going after Bain. And Bain doesn't seem to understand that it's actually Hyjinx behind him. He must think it's the referee.
You're there. Who's?
Oh,
cheap shot.
well, that That wasn't a closed fist, actually.
A thumb to an eye, it looked like to me.
I thought it was a palm strike. Well, we'll have to roll the tape again. Hyjinx with a series of shoulder blocks in the corner. Whips Bain across the opposite corner, charges in. No, Bain moves out of the way. Oh, and Hyjinx gets caught. And Bain with a backcracker, catching Hyjinx, who is hung up on the second rope on the turnbuckle. Tremendous break there for Bain. Bain going for the cover. Ginger's arguing with the referee. And that's only a 2 count. I think if Ginger hadn't distracted referee Pat Lawson, we might be looking at a new West Virginia champion.
Yeah, if Lawson wasn't so infatuated with Ginger, wasn't giving her the googly eyes. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Well, Bain choking away on Hyjinx, risking disqualification. And now Bain's arguing and giving Ginger the chance to choke. Oh, and Ginger with a forearm to the face.
Ginger was just helping Hyjinx get off the rope there.
Well, Hyjinx is off the ropes thanks to the forearm strike to the face.
It worked.
It's illegal. It could have been a disqualification.
Oh, Lawson would never disqualify Ginger. He loves her too much.
I don't know about that. Off the ropes, Bain hits with the elbow. Bain's very unimpressed with Bill Bain. And Bain almost gets a win right there.
Yeah, these fans need to show Bain more respect. I mean, they don't realize what a great talent they are seeing in him.
Well, Hyjinx fights back with a series of right hands. I think they understand Bain's talent. It's just his attitude that doesn't impress them.
Well, we can't all be, stupid, goofy clowns.
Well, I don't think you should talk about referee Pat Lawson that way. As Bain puts the boots to Hyjinx, the West Virginia champion.
5 minutes gone in the match.
And a left hand to the jaw. Looked like a forearm shot at the 5-minute mark. Vertical suplex. That did some damage there. Bain, a little impressed with himself, goes for the cover and hooks the leg. And Pat Lawson gets down, and we almost had a 3 count.
Yeah, Hyjinx, he's been on the defense for quite a while now. They say that his title reign's going to be coming to an end very soon.
Well, Bain with a choke on Hyjinx. There's no way that Bain can win the title if he gets disqualified, which is also a possibility in a Bill Bain match.
This is true, and I personally would not put it past Hyjinx to get disqualified just so he keeps on holding the belt.
I don't think Hyjinx is going to get disqualified. I think Bain has to worry about getting disqualified.
I keep telling you can't trust this Hyjinx guy.
Well,
Bain
his with a body slam.
His name is Hyjinx, for God's sakes. I mean, come on.
I haven't noticed Hyjinx misbehaving against people who treat him with respect.
Bain
goes up to the second turnbuckle on the inside, flexes, poses. Oh, misses with a leg drop. Hyjinx rolls out of the way.
I'm just saying, if you have a guy in there called the cheating wrestler, you're going to expect him to cheat, right?
Clothesline and another clothesline. Wasn't that Jackpot Jimmy Jessup's original name? Anyway, Bain drops down on Hyjinx. That I don't exactly know what to call that move. It's sort of a modification of the Uranagi, except Bain drops straight down. And another near fall. Hyjinx in serious trouble right here against the former West Virginia champion. We'll see both of these men in action October 20th at Wrestle War. We'll see both of them in action November 17th at Legends of the Fall. Bain going for it, hits it. That's a perfect flex. Shades of the late Kurt Hennig. And Hyjinx gets the shoulder up again.
Yeah, Hyjinx, he's only been able to pull this off a couple more times, Well,
I think Bain's eventually going to want to hit that Bain tumor. And when he hits that, you don't often see people get out of the Bain tumor after it's been hit.
It is probably one of the more devastating moves here in CPW.
Well, Bain working the upper vertebrae. He has got the knee in the back. He's got the chin lock. Very well done. Hyjinx struggling. Hyjinx is directly in the center of the ring. I don't know how he's going to manage to get up from here. He's moving his leg. He's trying to turn into it, and he does. Oh, and he turns into it. Knee to the midsection and another. Bain, caught napping there. Duck under the clothesline. Bain with a double thrust to the throat, and Hyjinx is down again.
No, I just realized. Hyjinx boots don't match.
Okay.
He's got 2 different colored ones. You think he had to buy 2 pair and just mix them up, or you think they actually give him 1 pair, one of each?
Hyjinx with a face slam. There we go. I mean, it's his attire. It's his ring attire. We've seen wrestlers wear some strange things.
Yeah, but the purple and the neon green, that's pretty
He's color coordinated. His whole outfit is purple and neon green. It's not like he went out there with a suit made of stuff that doesn't match like somebody we could mention. Anyway, another duck out. Chop to the chest. Bain is down. Another chop to the chest. Hyjinx fighting back. This is what you have to worry about if you're going up against the West Virginia champion. Hyjinx, shake, rattle, and roll neck breaker. And I think somebody hit the bell, but the match is not over. Bain kicks out. Only a 2 count for Hyjinx.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but it wasn't the official bell, so it doesn't matter.
Definitely not. Match is still going on. Fortunately for Bill Bain. Bain with another whip. Hyjinx charges out with a spear, and Bain is down. Ginger's up on the ring apron. And Hyjinx sees his former manager and is coming over for a conversation. This is a big mistake. He's buying Bain time to recover.
Domestic assault!
Oh my goodness! Bain rammed into Hyjinx, and Hyjinx hit heads with Ginger. Ginger has fallen off the ring apron.
Hyjinx is a woman beater. Right there, you have clear evidence.
Hyjinx is not a woman beater. Wait a minute. There's Deuce Donatelli, and he's got Buddha, the other referee. And I think Deuce is demanding that Hyjinx be disqualified.
Well, I mean, he attacked.
Well, that's not what Bain wants at all. Bain would want a win, and you can't get a win you can't win the title on a disqualification. Side slam by Bain. That should do it. There's the cover. Referee Lawson is down, and no, Hyjinx gets his shoulder up again.
Slow count there by Lawson, in my opinion.
Well, he might be a little distracted by Deuce being at ringside. Buddha is helping Ginger to the back. Hyjinx with that jawjacker. Worked well, Hyjinx. Has Bain up. I wonder exactly. No. Bain ducks down. Goes for a paddle counter roll. Can't quite get him. No, he's got him over. And he's got the tights. No. Bain jumped up. Deuce Donatelli just hit Bain.
What was that?
Deuce Donatelli just hit Bain with a hot shot. And there was a 3 count. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Oh, so Hyjinx has to win because of Deuce. That's real classy there, Hyjinx.
Deuce is saying it was an accident. I don't know that was an accident. And Hyjinx is going to leave here tonight with a West Virginia title.
Oh, see, this is what I'm telling you. You can't trust this Hyjinx guy.
Well, the question is, Deuce Donatelli came out when he saw Ginger down. Did he blame Bill Bain for that? What was he trying? Bain attacks Deuce! Bill Bain attacks Deuce Donatelli from behind. And Deuce goes to the eyes. We have a fight breaking out between Deuce Donatelli and Bill Bain. You had to figure it was just a matter of time. Deuce all over Bain. Deuce, who already wrestled here tonight. And Bill Bain takes a powder. We got a referee. We got Buddha out here. We got Spike Callahan, the Great Pumpkin out here. And Deuce climbing all over everybody. Deuce trying to get at Bain. Bain trying to get back in the ring at Deuce. I don't believe this.
What happened to Deuce? He used to be so cool, man.
Well, I don't know what happened. I think this is over Miss Ginger, frankly. This whole thing started with Deuce wanting the services of Miss Ginger. Fans, we'll be right back. What a finish here in Kaiser. This and That Varieties, located at 128 Main Street in Moorfield, is a proud sponsor of Championship Pro Wrestling. This and That Varieties is your one-stop gift shop for holidays, birthdays, and special occasions. Browse the extensive selection of gifts, including porcelain dolls, country signs, and Longaberger pocketbooks. Visit This and That Varieties or give them a call at 304-538-3384.
How you doing, folks? It's your good friend Gino San Martino back here at the Palatial State in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, right in front of some of my trophy display case. But enough of that, folks. Let's go on over here because Gino's coming back. He's bringing old school wrestling the old school way because I'm a changed man, folks. Legend. You guys miss me. It's been almost a year. I want to come back. I've seen the error of my ways, folks. I changed shadows. I want to send out a personal message to you because I know you're hurt. And I wish you well. But folks, don't forget to go to Gino petition at CPWWrestling.com. Sign it. We can throw it in the face of the CPW Commission. And once again, Daddy, I'm bringing back the barn burner to you, CPW fans. Woo!
This is a CPW News Alert. I'm Chris Bradley. Fans, November 17th is Legends of the Fall in Kaiser, West Virginia. Scheduled to appear on this event, WWE Hall of Famer and CPW Hall of Famer, the Boogie Woogie Man, Handsome Jimmy Valiant. However, when Handsome Jimmy Valiant saw the footage from our last episode of Showdown with Leslie Leatherman delivering not one, not two, but 3 pile drivers to Sexy Shane Shadows, putting Jimmy Valiant's former tag team partner out of action, Jimmy Valiant promised to come to Legends of the Fall on November 17th to confront the Highwayman Leslie Leatherman about his actions. Our CPW camera crew caught up to Leslie Leatherman backstage at a recent CPW show. Here are the comments from the former CPW heavyweight champion.
You know, CPW management contacts me and they say, you know, Leslie Leatherman, you put Sexy Shane Shadows on the shelf. And now what you've done is you've incurred the wrath of WWE Hall of Famer, Handsome Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. Well, first and foremost, if he's Handsome Jimmy Valiant and his protege is Sexy Shane Shadows, I should just change my name to Drop Dead Gorgeous Leslie Leatherman. Are you two kidding me? Come on, this is professional wrestling. This isn't no beauty pageant. And as for you, Boogie Woogie, you say, I put your boy on the shelf. That you taught him everything he knows, he followed in your footsteps, and now I took him out of professional wrestling, and you, old man, want to talk to me? Well, let me tell you something, Boogie Woogie, listen really close. Because if you get in my way in November at Kaiser Middle School, you may just follow in Shane Shadows' footsteps, and you may be laying in the hospital bed right next to him. So think about it. Don't get in my way, old man. Stay home.
Now, Switchblade, what's next for you? Got catch from record.
Wait a minute! That's blood! Blood just attacked Switchblade! Switchblade was supposed to make an announcement here, and Blood has attacked him with that fork, that huge steel fork that he brings with him.
Well, you know, some people, you know, you gotta stick a fork in them. He's doing it literally.
Well, Blood not scheduled to wrestle here tonight. Going after Switchblade, I'm told he wasn't happy about not having a match. I mean, he's carving up Switchblade. They wrestled back at the Spring Slamtacular, and I thought Switchblade, it was a tough match, but Switchblade got the victory. I know they've had problems elsewhere, but look what he's done. Look at them. He has just completely lacerated Switchblade. Switchblade just wrestled a match.
Well, Blood is making sure that Blade has some blood on him.
I want to know what's behind this. You know, nobody's really running to jump in there between Blood and Switchblade.
Well, I mean,
well, there's security.
That's a bad move.
Woody from CPW Security trying to get Blood to the back. Patrick Lawson stepping in. I know they don't. Buddha's trying to cover up Switchblade. Oh my goodness. Well, what's behind this?
Well,
I know we heard rumors about what was going to happen here tonight, but it didn't involve Blood.
Well, at least not the actual person.
No.
Well, you know, Blood likes to consider himself the king of hardcore, whereas Switchblade here thinks he's kind of the top hardcore guy. So,
Well, Switchblade's been the top hardcore guy in CPW. I mean, that's he's the guy who unified the hardcore title with the CPW heavyweight title a couple of years ago. And wow,
I will say that Blood lives up to his name.
Switchblade's out calling for the microphone. Crowd's buzzing here. They weren't expecting this.
Spike. My big announcement was tonight is going to be my last match.
Yay!
Oh, I'll let him finish.
This is going to be my rebound. But just keep, I ask one thing. If he wants to play this game, I'll come back for one more match. You give me him. One more, that's all I ask for. And how about right here? Right here in Kaiser, huh?
Well, Switchblade's been wrestling for 13 years. He is one of the cornerstones of CPW. A former multi-time CPW champion, multi-time tag team champion.
I don't have my back to the locker room now, come on.
Two-time winner of the Bunkhouse Brawl. I mean, he's wrestled a very physical style. I can understand him wanting to retire. Come on, he wants Blood out here now, and I don't blame him. Blood had heard what was going to happen, and I think he deliberately interrupted Switchblade.
Oh, you just wanted to give him a going away gift.
Blood's not coming out?
You know, some people get gold watches and retire.
Left?
He get attacked by Blood.
He left the building. Blood left the building. Oh, that's wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blood has left the building.
Thank you. Thank you. This is really helpful here from CPW management.
We're back here on November 17th.
Okay.
Switchblade wants a hardcore match with that guy Blood for his last match. And we're going to give it to him. Right here on November 17th, Switchblade and Blood in a hardcore match. If Blood doesn't show up, he's gone.
All right, Christmas comes early.
Well, you know, Spike said right here, we're actually going to be in the middle school over on Harley Staggers Drive. That's okay. Anyway, Switchblade and Blood. Switchblade's last match in CPW is going to happen November 17th at Legends of the Fall.
Yes, make sure you're there so you can see Blade get beaten 1 inch of death.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a bad night for this guy Blood here in CPW when we roll back into Kaiser in November. Wrestling fans, we're counting down to Saturday night, November the 17th. CPW presents Legends of the Fall. This show is sponsored by the Kaiser Middle School General Fund. We'll be at Kaiser Middle School, 700 Harley Staggers Drive in Kaiser, West Virginia, 7:30 p.m. bell time. What a show. Switchblade, the chairman of CPW, wrestles for the final time, ending his 13-year career in Kaiser with a hardcore match against one of his more recent rivals, the Baltimore Butcher, Blood. And it will be a return bout as True Talent Bobby Shields takes on Jackpot Jimmy Jessup. These two wrestlers are even at 1 match apiece. Stipulations for this match yet to be announced. Also, there will be a Champions Challenge. All 3 titles will be on the line as the CPW Heavyweight Champion teams up with the CPW West Virginia Champion to take on the CPW Tag Team Champions. On our next episode of Showdown, we will give you the battle over the CPW Heavyweight title by showing the first ever Fatal 4-Way in CPW history. Plus, Deuce Donatelli, the one-man warning Bill Bain, Jake the Machine Davis, Damage Incorporated, Hyjinx, the Living Nightmare Griffin, Chemo the Samoan, the Highwayman Leslie Leatherman, and much more when Championship Pro Wrestling returns to Kaiser at the Kaiser Middle School for Legends of the Fall.